Welcome to ATR Rising Sun Above the Rings podcast, covering our favorite promotion across the Pacific Ocean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm your host, Sam the SLB. Alongside me, as always, is the third man, the man in black. I'm blanking. I had a good line, and that's on my other script I have for ATR's War. Ethan.
Yeah, it's me, Man in Black. Yes, I'm the other co-host of Rising Sun, the 2/3 co-host of ATR's 4. Also the co-Bedlam champion, Scott. Me and you are doing the Undisputed thing for Final Battle, which that'll be a pick show probably within Thursday or whatever. You can follow me on Twitter, wrestling_fanscore9, and you can follow me on any wrestling website covering any wrestling under the sun. No pun intended.
So before we begin, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow us on YouTube. We're over 100 subscribers. We're trying to grow that brand and that following.
And Discord.
And Discord. Don't forget to find us on our Discord. That should be in the link below. All right. Got a couple things we want to talk about. This is going to be our last episode of the year for Rising Sun, meaning that we are weeks away from our favorite event,
Wrestle Kingdom, baby.
Kingdom 19. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to have a separate show, I think, just talking about the whole thing once we have everything. That'll release in probably even the new year, honestly. I might drop it on the 1st, seeing how I'm feeling. But we're going to talk about the World Tag League results and Strong Style Evolve, which I don't know why I didn't know this show was happening. So, Ethan, let's talk about World Tag League first.
Okay. So did we run down the teams and the points, like how they got there, kind of thing? And then
Why don't we do that? Why not?
Okay, so actually, let me bring up the World Tag League. I'm tired, so I kind of forgot. Honestly, though, I would say I like A Block way better than B Block this year. Personally, Team Decay had some bangers on this tournament. So it's 16 blocks. They're not doing the semifinal. Did you like that semifinal thing, Sam, last year, where they did the two?
What was the semifinal thing last year?
So last year's before I get into this year. So last year's World Tag League semifinals was Cog and the Kid against the runner-ups of B Block Bishamon, and then it was Hikalo and El Fantasma, with the winners of B Block, taking on Hayes and Nichols. And then the finals was Bishamon defeating ELP and Hikalo in that banger 40.5-minute match.
I mean, the matches were good. I don't like when you have blocks and you get in the playoffs and then you still. Yeah, I don't know. I like it where it's kind of like, okay, the blocks are going to go at it, and then the final from each block is going one-on-one in the finals.
I kind of like that because, like, I think last year, Bishamon and G.O.D were both in the same block. Yeah, like, honestly, like, that was my only nitpick with that last year was the, like, both teams go to the B block. Like, it should have been A and B, not battle of the Bs or A's kind of thing. I don't know. I thought the match last year was good, but, now moving on to this year. So, A block, we have Bull Club War Dogs, Strong Boy Champ Giga, and Sonata. The 3-time winners, Bishamon, Hiroko, and Yoshihashi. Shingo and Yoja Suji from LIJ. Jeff Cobb and Calhoun from Night Empire. Kenta and Chase Owens from Bull Club, Shota Umino and Tagwahama, Zack Sabre Jr. Right away of Demon Decay, and Funky Sauce. Well, at the time when we last recorded, Sam, we didn't know who Sane's partner was. Turns out it was Taguchi. Honestly, he actually wasn't too bad. I will admit he didn't do the butt bumps too much. I mean, they're certain he did, but it wasn't like another Taguchi bump. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, I get that.
He wasn't actually too bad this year. I will admit. The B block with Naito and Hiromu from LIJ. At the time, IWGP Tag Champions Great and Hinari. I'll talk more about that later if people kind of forgot what you mean. 2/3 of our 0.6-man tag champions Torian Bolt Oleg, House Tortures, Evo, Intelligent Miranda Rita, Shane Hayes and Mikey Nichols from DMDK, Natural Classics TV and Tom and Felipe, Hiroshi Tanahashi and Jao, and just four guys, Taka Menjinoko and Taichi. I know I went on a rant on it, and same, me, I don't get too negative on stuff. But I think I wasn't the only one who was all mad about the World Tag League lineups, but I did like A block way better than B block, honestly.
Yeah, I think that was the consensus we both had, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was just more annoyed with it than you were.
Yeah.
but but we both agree like A Block was. I mean, because like you had Saber Jr. I mean, I don't know. A Block just looked way better personally for me. But so the final standings were. I'll just talk about and then I'll talk about the final night like from each block and then finals just because there's 15 nights. I'm not going for every match for 15 nights because that'd be like a 6-hour podcast. Let's just be honest.
Nah, that'd be kind of long. Yeah, that would
yeah.
be.
So first place, Bull Club War Dogs actually getting it with 10 points. They had what was it, 18s? So they only lost twice. The only two teams they lost to was Shingo and Suji and Saber and Iowa. Bishwan, they had Bishwan LAJ had 8 points, so they were 4-3. Bishwan, their only three losses were to Bull Club War Dogs on the final night. Spoiler. Um Funky Sauce of Sane and Taguchi, and then Umino and Hama. And then Shingo and Suji, their only losses, I should say, came from Bishamon, Bull Club, and Umino and Hama. So actually, I'll talk about those final blocks in a few minutes. And then Cobb and Newham, Bull Club, and Umino and Hama, and DVD. Basically, the rest of the other teams, like I said, have 6 points with 3 and 4. And then on B block, we had a a 4-way tie with Okanari, Naito and Hiromu, Yano and Oleg and Evo with 10 points. But so I'll just talk about now actually. So I won the undercard night. It was the A block final night, Sam. So there was a 6-man tag match, and Naito did a. I don't know if did you watch the shows? I can't remember if you did or not.
No, I got a little behind on it.
Okay, so they were doing the undercard, and Naito I think did like a leg whip or something, and Hinari like laying on his knee, and he's like screaming, thinking. At first, I thought it was a work because the referee they want to protect Hinari a little bit, like try not to like. They didn't want to pin him clean, so and it turns out it was a legit injury. So, spoiler, they're not going to be. It's funny they vacate the WGB tag titles, but Okan is still challenging at January 5th on the Young Bucks
Okay.
at Wrestle Dynasty, but he gets to pick his partner. So, I mean, I guess you technically could have let Okan pick a partner. I mean, they let Bianca and Naomi do it. Spoiler from SmackDown, but I guess the empires are done. So kitty cat coming in.
Yep, little guy was scratching up the door. So
Okay, yeah. As any cat owner would know, that gets annoying after a while. So going in the final night, but again, I'll talk about the final nights in a sec. So, uh, they had an unbreakable tie, same between House of Torture, Oleg and Yano, and LIJ. Because on the final night, LIJ was supposed to face Yano part of the main event, but obviously because of Hinari's injury, they couldn't do the match. So automatic 2 points for forfeit. So at the end, the new main event was House Torture against Tanahashi and Jado, and House Torture won, but because they had unbreakable, because all three teams beat each other at least once, so unbreakable tie. So they had to do a triple threat tiebreaker match to determine the undisputed B block winners, which LIJ won. Yeah, that. Honestly, that's the first time they ever did a tiebreaker for that, which is funny. Shane and Nichols, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually shocked they only got 6 points. I actually thought they'd be like the top of the block kind of thing, not winning per se, but like I thought they'd be like at the 8 to 12 point. I was actually really shocked they're at 6. Like their bad luck continues, Sam.
yeah, so I'm looking. Hold on, I'm a little confused here, and maybe I'm overlooking something. Naito and Takahashi won.
The final spoiler, yeah, they beat War Dogs. All right, tell me the tiebreaker one.
All right. Yeah, I was just looking because I don't see them on here for a tag title match.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in this, when I talk about the finals because they're not. Yeah, it's weird. We'll get to that in a few minutes.
And
But
yeah, okay, we'll get into that. So yeah, let's talk. Let's keep it going.
yeah, so you're good. You're good there. And then the natural classics and Tanahashi Joe have 4 points because honestly, I'm shocked Tanahashi Joe even got 4 points. I actually thought they'd be like very bottom of the block. And then just 4 guys got 2 points. Their only win, Sam, was literally opening night. I guess Okan and Hinari.
Ugh.
I was like, really? Honestly, I actually thought Okan and I were gonna clean sweep the block. To be honest with you, um, but I mean, like I said in the preview, I don't want to really harp on it too much. There's a lot of teams we could have taken out and put different teams in there, but that's ghetto for you, brother. So I'll tell the final two block nights as I kind of already alluded to, but give me one. So night 13, I'll just run down the results super quick. So pre-show Shamako to be Daiki Nagai at 6 minutes 47 feet boss. That was a pre-show. Or in Japan they call them dark matches, they air them, but that's whatever. 6 minute tag match was the main show, just four guys defeating Bull Club via Doki Choki. Doki. He's on Wrestle Kingdom, Sam. Our boy Doki's on the counter. The main one.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Oh, dude, honestly, I'll tell you right, that could be a banger. That could be an early Ethan pick, and the show didn't even happen yet. But we'll get to that more later. 6 minute tag. It was Fujita, Mike Inoshi, and Hayes defeating Oleg Yano and Tiger Mask 4. House Torture defeating Tanahashi Jao and Kazir Mishima via cross knee bar. Bushi, Hiromu, and Naito defeating Okan, Hinari, and Jay Boss. That was the referee stoppage match on that show. And then the first of four Block A matches. So Funky Sauce Bull Club were mathematically eliminated. So basically just for pride, just for points. Funky Sauce got the win over Bull Club. So Chase Owens and Kenta. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the Funky Sauce team. Not gonna lie. And the fans really love Alex Zane. Damn, he had his own Taco Bell meal in Japan.
That's quite the. I didn't
I
realize
thought
Taco Bell
that was
there.
Alex Zane. Oh, Alex Zane. Oh my god, his finishers is named after Taco Bell stuff. Cinnamon twists.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible.
Oh, it's so fun. The Baja Blaster. That because I think that was a Mountain Dew drink. I think.
Yep, that's the Mountain Dew that they have.
Oh yeah, I was like, dude, that's so epic. Taco driver. I was like, yeah, Taco Bell. Our other A Block match. I'm a little surprised. Are you surprised in that Saber Junior Oiwa only got 6 points?
Yeah, especially when you're the champion. I mean, I get some thoughts there for Wrestle Kingdom, but yeah, that's a really weird one.
Yeah, I get you don't want to pin the champion too. Oh, because I mean, when they lost, it's been more Iowa getting the pin. Except for when Umino pinned Saber in their match, but that was really it though. They defeat Newman Cobb by reference damage. Because so what happened was towards the end of that match, Sam. So Iowa and Calvin were fighting on the ropes or on the turbo. I think he was trying to go for a superplex, but Calvin just fell to the ground and hold his knee. And turns out that's a legit injury as well. I'm like, oh. So basically, pretty much back to back matches, we lost two members of the United Empire from knee injuries. I'm like, oh no, don't do it. And it was kind of awkward too because everybody's like, what's going on? And then we had so LIJ was still in Shingo and Suji. So basically they had to win and they had to get I think it was War Dogs to lose or go Bishman to lose or go to a 30-minute time of draw. And let's be honest, spoiler, nope, we had no time of draws in this tournament. Which is World Tag League. Honestly, I actually would have been shocked there was a 30-minute time of draw on the show.
Interesting.
But Uno and Hama basically playing spoilers. They eliminated them at 18 minutes 46 different on Suji. Not our boy Suji. And he has a global time after Wrestle Kingdom. Like, what?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. And Shingo has a banger match with Takashi coming up, possibly for. But we'll talk about that card later. For the preview. And then the main event. So basically, the main event was winner advances kind of thing, which I already mentioned based top of the show. War Dogs defeat Bishwan, so they crushed Bishwan's dreams of coming a 4P. Which honestly, I'm actually glad they're not doing that because I was like, because remember they were trying to tell the story of Hiromu in the Super Juniors.
Yeah.
Trying to 4P, which I like Hiromu, but thank God he didn't go 4P.
Yeah, I mean, you really need somebody else to kind of. Not that all the other talent isn't good, but you need somebody who's on his level. Like he is like the GOAT over in that division right now, and it has been for a while.
He's like the Liger of the like now of the like I mean, if you had to make like a top three like between now, like Liger still be number one because like it's Liger, but Hiromu would be like two or three for me, and you gotta put Desperado and Ishimori up there, kind of, but. Yeah, so Boca Warriors end there with 10 points to beat Bitchmont. I like Bitchmont, but I'm glad they're not doing the finals this year. Like,
Yeah.
you need a change of fresh air. Or, yeah, something like that.
You know, need to start building up that younger talent that we keep talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, drop my phone. 1 second. And Gay Kim's already openweight champion, so honestly, I thought they would not get too many points because Gabe's so obsessed with Omega Wrestle Dynasty, which that's finally confirmed, by the way. I'm pretty excited for that one. That could be a banger too, honestly. It's
Yeah, that's gonna be I don't know. I'm very curious about this Wrestle Dynasty. We're gonna talk about that early next year.
that's on January 5th. That's basically their. Well, I can't really say Forbidden Door because technically, like they already have Forbidden Door, but it's New Japan's version, I guess.
at the Tokyo Dome.
At the toe, Dave Meltzer's gonna give every match 10 stars.
And start even. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a pretty solid card, but let's not defer. Let's
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that early next year. We still got less than a month, but so night 14, the final B block show. So Lij Naito Hiromu was supposed to face in the main event, but obviously because of the knee injury, automatic 2 points, so they ended with 10. They defeat Kato and Mirashima 5 minutes 46 seconds. 8-man 10 match Bull Cup defeat Funky Sauce and Bishamon. And 6-man tag team match Shingo, Yoja, Suji, and Bushi defeat Okan, Cobb, and Jacob Austin Young. Made in Japan. Zack Sabre Jr., Koshi Fujira defeat Umino, Hama, and Terama's 4. A lot of these, honestly, say were just a lot of preview tags, honestly, from the other blocks kind of thing. If you missed them, don't even bother. Honestly, I know a lot of people who. Are you one of those people saying that watch, like, if it's a tournament show, you just watch the tournament matches, or do you kind of watch, like, all the matches?
depends on what my the time I have going on right now, like the availability. If I'm like for a time crunch, I'm watching tournament matches. But every so often, like if I have the time, I'll watch the whole card.
I honestly, like, because I had to review the shows a lot, like, I have to watch all matches. But what I started doing lately is like with rim reviews, I just do like the last couple minutes because I find doing for move kind of gets boring after a while,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to lose the reader's attentionness. So I just do basically the last like minute or so of the match kind of thing. It saves me time too, right? So the first of three B block matches. Neutral class defeating just four guys to get. No jokes in their fit tag team fishing. It's called the Mother of All Bombs.
Hmm.
What a tag team name.
Pretty good
Talk about
name.
but honestly, we knew Taichi Taco in this tournament. You know Taco was gonna get pinned most of this. Oh, we find out by I forget which World Tag League show was, but Brody King is facing Finley at Wrestle Dynasty for the global title as of right now. Put an asterisk on that for now. Um, Second Bebop match, Toriano and Bodo defeat Dean Decay 10 minutes 22 seconds via Kamikaze. Bodo Oleg's just a beast. I like Oleg. I've been super impressed with. Honestly, his worst tournament match, him and Giannis, was against Tanahashi and Jado. That was the worst match on Forte. And I'm not blaming Oleg for that, but come on. I like Tanahashi, but brother, you need to retire soon. Which I will get. I did tell you and Scott there when we last record off air. So
All right.
if you know. And then this was supposed to be the main event. House Torture being Tanahashi and Joe, 11-22 cents, Scorpion Death on Tanahashi. But because they were trying to figure out the tiebreakers, who advanced stuff, basically it was unbreakable tie, so they had to do a triple threat match with Naito and Hiromu actually advancing. It was weird. So they had countouts, and they got so Yano and Oleg and Hiromu all sent to the outside by HOT. The referees kept, I guess Hiromu was the legal man. He got back at 19 because people were like, "Well, what about Yano and Oleg?" I'm like, "Well, they weren't the legal team, so." I mean, technically, you could have counted them out, I guess, to eliminate them, but I don't know. But yeah, so they'll face War Dogs in the finals, which honestly, this show is kind of skippable. If you missed it, you didn't miss much, personally. Um, and I'll just jump over to. Oh, that was night 13. Where's night 15?
Okay, strong style.
No, I got to with the finals right quick.
Oh, okay, okay. I just had it in front of me too.
Oh yeah, no, you're good there. I'll run them down super quick. I thought I had him. I lost. Okay, so Tiger Mask defeating Daiki Nagai finals for 3 seconds. Shane Nichols defeating Mirashima Kyle 8 minutes 31 seconds. Bishop to be natural class 9 minutes 11 seconds. Just four guys defeating Okan, Austin Young, and Cobb 8 minutes 44 seconds. Bushi, Shingo, and Suji defeating Owens, Kenta, and Geto 10 minutes 29 seconds. House Torture defeating Tanahashi, Jaw, Oleg, Tama, and Yellow Bites Call 20 seconds. So it's why Tanahashi backstage Sam said that if he challenged Evil to a lumberjack match at Wrestle Kingdom, and if Evil beats him, he is gonna retire at that Wrestle Kingdom in 2025, not 2026. So a year early than usual. So no. And then Fujita Oiwa Saber defeat Funky Sauce in Uno 13 minutes and 39 seconds. And the main event, the finals of the World Tag League, Hiromu and now defeating Gabe Kidd in 27 minutes and 12 seconds. Actually, that match was a banger. That's an Ethan pick.
Okay. Okay, I'll make note of that.
And Hiromu, by the way, does him wrestling heavyweights is really great. He needs to move up to or stay in the never division kind of thing. He needs to go like he's done everything in the junior division. Like he hasn't won the tag titles, I guess, but I don't think that's ever happening at this rate. So,
Okay.
but Hiromu wrestling heavyweights is so great. Let him wrestle more.
I mean, you can put him in any division, and he's just so good in the ring.
G1 next year, Sam. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can see him being in. I mean, they done juniors in G1 before, like Finn Balor, Liger.
I don't know. I would pay to see another Leo Russian Hiromu match.
Yes, please. That'd be that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that was a banger.
So good.
Leo Rush needs to come back to Japan more. Like I know you don't. You probably get homesick after which that's totally. I'm not judging him for that. He's got like 3 or 4 kids, right? So can't fully fault him on that because I know people are kind of giving him shit for that, but I mean, not really his fault. Like I don't blame the dude one bit. But it's the IWC, Sam. Okay, now we'll move on. Strong Fall. I'll run that. I didn't really have time to watch the shows. Well, actually, I just finished it actually before we start recording, like 5-10 minutes before we had to come on. So main show was Saint J to be Matt Vandergriff in a strong survivor match of 13 minutes and 22 seconds. Main show started with Major Cole defeating Johnny Robbie 7 minutes and 40 seconds. For the strong Openweight tag titles, West Coast Red Crew, Jordan Nelson, and Royce Isaacs defeating the champions Grizzly Young Veterans at 12 minutes and 43 seconds. Finally, they finished their story, Sam. It took them 4 years, but they did it. Then after the match, Rocky Romero and Yo challenged Jim for the titles at Battle in the Valley in January. So January's a busy month. That's the Battle in the Valley on the 11th.
Oh, good. We got a lot going on. We have a lot going on. A lot to catch up on. A lot to watch.
Yes. So, Fatal 4 matches Supreme with the junior tag title match at Wrestle Kingdom. TJP to be Clark Carlos, Kosei Fujita, and Kushida 10 minutes and 24 seconds. Hedge of Sarah defeat La Rush 11 minutes and 29 seconds. And tag to Jacob Ostia and the newest member, Tom Barrow from CMLL. He's the guy's hand with all the tattoos all over his body.
Okay.
And then his mask is got a cross, literally going across his face. No pun intended.
Okay.
Sorry, defeat Hiromu and Teton. Speaking of Hiromu, at 10 minutes 34 seconds. Genki turns strong Oboito over right 14 minutes and 36 seconds. And 6-man tag with Bad Dude Teo, Shane Hayes, and Saxon Virtue to be Dirty Work of Fred Ross for Tom Lawler and Show almost 16 minutes and 45 seconds. Tag Jack Perry and Kanosuke Takeshi defeat Shingo Nakata and Yuja Suji at 17 minutes and 44 seconds. And the main for the strong women's title, Mercedes Moné retains Hatsuki at 26 minutes and 36 seconds. That is an Ethan pick, Sam. That match was a banger.
Is it? All right. Make sure I go and check that out this week.
And after the match, sorry, Sam, right quick. I didn't mean to interrupt everybody. So after the match, Monet and Shinobu challenged for Wrestle Dynasty at the Tokyo Dome. Miyu Shirakawa accepted it, and they had a dance off. And basically, so the match is confirmed. And like the Keshta, if Mina retains her undisputed the Rev Pro British women's title, I guess I forget what day she defended that title, but basically she's chained by Wrestle Dynasty, it's gonna be a champion for title for title match. So
Interesting. Okay.
a lot of
Yeah, I'm
time.
looking at some of these matches from this card, and it almost looks like it's setting everything up for Wrestle Dynasty.
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom / Dynasty. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, they need to advertise the strong style or the New Japan strong stuff more, because every time we go to you bring it up, it's like, oh, we're gonna talk about this. I'm like,
Shit.
all right, I missed that memo.
Yeah, well, because they only do they'll do a little bit of promotion, like they do like they'll announce a show and like a couple matches, and it's like, okay, we're done. They're like, don't forget to watch on Thriller and New Japan World. It's like, that's it. Like the most promotion they did was yesterday, before their show started.
Yeah, that's just I don't know why even have the promotion if that's how you're gonna do it. But regardless, January 4th, Tokyo Dome. Man, I'm looking forward to this every year. Every year the card is great. I don't know, Ethan. You want to go through this? We'll go through it quickly, but I definitely had some questions, and maybe you can answer them as we're talking about this.
For the you talking about Tokyo Dome cards?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're just gonna go through Wrestle Kingdom. We're gonna save Wrestle Dynasty to talk about it with Scott, since I also know that Tony Khan probably has 30 more matches to add, and we still have AEW product in between now and then.
yeah. So basically, Wrestle Dynasty for people who are like kind of confused. So it's basically like Forbidden Door Part 3 in Japan this time. So it's AEW, Ring of Honor, CMLL, and Stardom all together. And then right now we have 10 match fishing because they had two more actually last night / this morning. Like I said, Mina and Monet was and then they're doing a before I get to Tokyo Dome, the Road 2 shows. They're doing a Lucha Gala match, Sam. So basically, like the Casino Gala with AEW, like the first one to get pin or submission wins. They're
Yeah.
doing 8, so they're taking 4 from CMLL and 4 from New Japan. It's 8 guys in total, and they're doing every minute somebody else comes out, and then first one to get a pin or submission wins. So basically, take AEW's Casino Gala, and then yeah, put it in Japan at the Tokyo Dome.
Interesting.
Now I'll run down the Tokyo Dome cards. Row 2, right quick. So there are 5 shows, but 3 of them are not airing. It's only the 2 Cork and Halls. Honestly, I like how they did last year, same with just the 2 Cork and Halls.
Yeah.
I get you want to do shows like to get more money and stuff like I'm okay with that. But honestly, like you're doing 3 house shows and like I'm one of those people sometimes like you should air not like sometimes you can air all of the shows. Like if it's a 5-day, like you might as well just air all 5. Like you could do it like a VOD kind of thing. But I mean I get it. It's Cork and Hall. It's like it's freaking legendary. So night 4, that's in court. First of 2 court double header. That's December 22nd. The first match, the pre-show match is Chase Your Dream. So it'll be Sean Kamado against a mystery person that will be picked by who is picking that? Oh crap. Anyway, it's basically I think one yellow picks Kado's opponent and then vice versa. So main show starts with Shoshi Kojima and Hiroshi Tensei takes on Bon Oleg and Tori Yano. Jeff Cobb, Jacob Austin, and it's a triple threat match because they're previewing the TV title triple threat match at Wrestle Kingdom, but obviously you gotta do a tag match. So it's Cobb and Austin from Empire. Well, anyway, Harry Jackson from DMDK and Render and Yujiro Takahashi from House of Torture. Oh goody. Just speaking of Doki and all them, so Doki and Takamichinoku will take on El Desperado and Master One. That actually low key could be a really fun junior tag match. That could be really fun, honestly, not gonna lie. We all know Taka's probably getting pinned. Let's just be honest here. Another Fatal 4 match to preview the junior tag title match. Kevin Knight, Robbie Eagles, Frisco Kid, and Joe Malone. Okay, that could be really fun too, honestly. That could be super fun. Then we got 6-man tag with Yoshuji, Shingo, and Bushi against Dave Philly, Sonat, and Ghetto Bull Club War Dogs. So basically previewing the Suji and Finley match, and then Shingo's also rescued by his bonus out there. Then we got Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shota Umino against Saxon Virginia and Kushida Fujita. That actually could be really fun as well. And the main event for the KBO 24 title. So this is the final title defense of the year. And whoever wins comes officially to the champion. And actually, they had their stipulations picked. I'll tell you what that stipulation was. One sec. I came unprepared, Sham. So the rules were so Ocon picked a false count error match. And basically, your partners can come out and basically help you win, but it has to be Ocon or Taichi getting the win. So basically, it's like House of Torture shit. And Taichi's doing a 3-stage of helmet. The first one is a no ropes sumo match. Second fall is basically Comro, special guest referee. Like, what? And the third and final stage was, if necessary, what was that third and final stage? Uh, will be last place standing. That's what it was. And so that's the main event. So basically, whoever wins that match will come the officially the KOBW 2024 champion. So that one could low key be fun, but I'll have to see honestly. But it's Cork and Hall, so they'll go crazy. And then we'll go to the final show of 2024, December 23rd. So literally right before Christmas Eve on the 23rd, which is okay because honestly, I need a little break. With all the wrestling I watch, I need a little bit of a break. Well, there's will be AEW and stuff, but you know what I mean, if you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, pre-show match will be another Chase Your Dream. It will be Customer Machine versus Mystery Person. Main show starts off saying we got a meaty man slapping meat match. We have Jeff Cobb versus Harley Jackson. Harley Jackson, if you have, he wrestles for like Zero One, Gunplay Pro, All Japan, Big Japan sometimes. Basically, any Japan indies you'll see him. He's actually very talented. He's been on New Japan a couple times. I've been really impressed with it. He can go, so I'm pretty excited for that one. Meat. Then we got Jet Stars versus Ichiban Shuri Boys, Rubber Eagles, and Kushida non-title. Actually, that could low key be a banger. Not gonna lie, that could low key kick ass. Oh, by the way, Kushida, I saw a report earlier that he's actually finished up with TNA now, so he's mainly gonna stay with New Japan now.
Interesting. Gonna spend some time back over home a little more.
Yeah, because he was wrestling TNA for the longest time. Like he wasn't on a contract; it was more like a handshake kind of thing. He just actually lost to Moose to the Exhibition Title File Resolution. So that's basically, and then they did tapings as for corners on a Monday on Saturday. So that's probably his last taping for a while.
Okay.
But that could be a fun match. And then we got Kesh 2-2 versus Bologna and Clark Connors. And then we got Just Four Guys versus Desperado, Satoshi Kojima, and Master Wato. Then we got 10-man tag match with Jado, Hama, Oleg, Yano, and Tanahashi against House of Torture, because why not? So on this is basically previewing the Tanahashi Evil match, basically, for that show. Then basically a rematch from the first Cork and Hall. It's Suji Bushi and Shingo against Sonata, Finley, and Ghetto. Basically cut and paste the first Cork and Hall show, put on that one. And the main event, Sabre Jr. and Ottawa against Umino and Tomohiro Ishii. Just take Tanahashi up on Ishii on this show, but that could be fun as well. So I mean, not a bad. A lot of it's just copy and paste, basically. Just change a couple people, basically, from each match. So yeah, basically, if you watch the first Cork and Hall show, you pretty much could be watching the second one without fully watching it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get right to the main. Let's get right to the main beast here.
Okay.
Wrestle Kingdom. We got 9 matches. I'm assuming we might have a couple more. Eva, let's run down the card. I do have a couple questions.
Okay, I'll run them down. So, wait, what's 9 matches? Oh yes, okay, yep. Sorry, disregard that. So opening match of the as right now as we're recording, I imagine this is part of the final card. I feel like if they were gonna add a pre-show or something, they probably would have, but it's wrestling. You never say never. So kicking off the show as of right now, junior heavyweight titles on in a vote 4 match. Champions Jet Stars events, I guess the 2024 Super Junior Tag winners, Eagles and Vegeta, Bull Club War Dogs, Maloney and Cars and Cash 2-2. That could be a really fun. I love the junior tag title matches always opening. That's so fun. That's like a staple with Wrestle Kingdom, pretty much, is opening with the if it's not the Rambo on the pre-show, the main show, it's the junior tag title match.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a good way to kick off 2025. for the other two women's on the line, Mayu Iwatani defense against Asumi. That could be low key banger. So Asumi saying she wrestles on Stardom a lot, but she's been on New Japan shows a couple of times. So at AEW.
Okay.
And then we got triple threat match for the TV title. Red Narrated defense against Right Away and Jeff Cobb. Do you have the preview up there, Sam? Do you have that preview up on your end? Like
I'm on the good old Wikipedia page right now.
so the pitch. I'm looking on the New Japan site, and the picture. Actually, I'm gonna share my screen. One sec. Let me share my screen. I'm just gonna show you something right quick. Do you see the post between Cobb and Iowa?
Hold on.
That looks identical. Cobb just has his mouth open.
Hold on. I want to let's share this. All right. What am I looking at again?
Okay, so do you see Cobb and Iowa? Their
Yeah.
poses. It looks the same, just Cobb with his mouth open.
It does in a wider fist stance.
Yeah. Well, I mean the graphics kind of blocking Iowa's hands, but I mean that's funny. I was just looking at that. I was like, wait a minute, they got the same pose, just Cobb has his mouth open, and the fists are like maybe a little closer to each other, but that's funny. It's like I gotta show Sam that.
No, that's hysterical.
And then we got Tanahashi versus Evil. I'm actually a little surprised this is the fourth match. I actually thought it would be like towards like the bottom, like the last three matches. And it's a lumberjack match, so Tanahashi loses. He's got to retire at this Wrestle Kingdom, not Wrestle Kingdom. I almost said WrestleMania 20. Wrestle Kingdom 20. Oops. Please Tanahashi win. As of right now, this is for the never openweight title. If Takeshi keeps his international title past basically as the January 4th, it'll be title for title. That could be a need to pick again. And by the way, AEW talk for a second. Takeshi is defending his international against Powerhouse Hobbs at World's End.
Okay, it's good
That
to know.
you know what, that could be a banger too. Honestly, Hobbs is so talented. Put him in a G1.
We've been saying that for a while. I think he's spend some more time in Japan. I think he absolutely will be in it in the coming years. He's just so good.
He's so good. This one could be. This one's an Ethan pick, and I didn't even intend to show. But and the winner of this, stand by the goes to Wrestle Dynasty to face Ishii for the never point title. Now, low key, I kind of want no pun intended. I want Takeshi to win, and I want to see Takeshi and Ishii just beat the shit out of each other for like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, I would not be mad with Shingo, but I'm more interested because we've seen Ishii and Shingo a lot. Like, I'm not saying that's mean or anything, but come on, it's Takeshita. It's matter effing Takeshita. But right now it's for the everyone title. But like I said, if Takeshi retains his international title, then it'll be title for title. Now, another Ethan pick, possibly. Doki defensive general title against El Desperado. Oh, I'm so pumped for this one. This is one of the matches I'm super excited for.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping he retains, but we'll see as we get closer to the card. We can talk into a little further in depth. But man, that's gonna be so good.
That's gonna be, he's been for weeks in backstage comments. He's been trying to get like Darby Allin or Sammy Guevara for Wrestle Dynasty. Oh my god, Doki and Darby! Holy shit! Who's gonna hurt their body the most? Let's just be honest, probably Darby.
Oh, always Darby. Darby all day.
Hi, I'm Darby. Welcome to Jackass. But yeah, that could be fun. Dave Finley defensive global title against Yuji Tsuji. That could be actually. They had really great matches in G1 last year, so I'm pretty hyped for this one. And Tsuji actually has the record right now of 2-1 over Finley. So I mean that's pretty good. I like his chances there. But we'll do a full prediction like closer to that show. And say that I imagine one of your questions is probably about this match I'm going to talk about here. Battle of the World Tag League winners, Tetsuya Naito versus Hiromu Takahashi.
Yep.
Like, what? I mean, I'm glad we're finally getting it because they were supposed to face off in 2020 at the anniversary show, but obviously the pandemic happened. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the World Tag League winners facing each other. Not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna face it. Well, obviously they can't face the tag champs now. They could put themselves on January 5th, make it a 3-way with the Young Bucks, but
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they got too many multi-person matches for that show anyway, right? So
Yeah, it looks like a normal. It looks like the undercard for a G1 show.
yeah, okay, I got that vibe too. But I mean, that could be really fun as well. I mean, we're finally getting Hiromu and Naito, so that could be super fun. And the main event, Zack Sabre Jr. defends the other world title against Shota Umino. I I I wouldn't say like I'm not gonna hate it too much, but this is probably I like Zack Sabre Jr., but I'm kind of not excited right now for this match. Now I hope they prove me wrong because it's Zack Sabre Jr.
I think it will be really good. I'm kind of curious because I love Zach. I don't see him being a long staying champion. You know, kind of like he more like a Bryan Danielson. Yeah, I'll have the belt to say I've had the belt, but I
Yeah,
don't need this.
I know. I hope he hangs out for a little bit long, but I honestly I wouldn't be mad if Umino wins. I think he kind of needs that little boost. And they boo him, make him a heel. They didn't like when he interrupted Zack Sabre Jr. Japan's like, all right, Sabre, we're gonna make you as one of ours. And then everyone comes, they're like, boo. They're like, no, don't interrupt him. But yeah, that's for us. 9 matches. I mean, I could see them maybe adding the Rambo on the pre-show, but I don't know if they're going to or not.
I mean, they should. I mean, the Rambo is one of my favorites. It's always good. Always a fun time to watch.
I enjoy them they're like eat the face, but it's like a fun like okay, like I'm pretty excited kind of thing. Like I'm ready. But yeah, 9 matches. I'm pretty excited for Wrestle Kingdom. But the Wrestle Kingdom rarely ever sucks, so
Yeah. All right. Well, end of the year. When you guys talk to us next, we will be, or listen to us next, we will be covering Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty. So, Ethan, in the
and
meantime,
New Year's Dash.
in New Year's Dash, yeah. Before we go, again, next year, 5-year anniversary for Above the Ring. Looking forward to that. I have some exciting things we're going to be doing there. We are. I literally had like 2 other things. Follow us on Discord, YouTube. That's not what it was. Final Bedlam. It's coming up.
Yes.
End of the year. It's going to be the 30th. We are dropping it. So
The day of World's End. And ironically, it's so and also don't forget me and Scott are doing the final battle match basically for the because Scott Cash if you miss it, Scott Cash is Bedlam in the Bank. So it's me and Scott and the winner faces the loser of that one faces Sam for the Bedlam in the Bank at World's End. So basically back to back pretty much back to back Bedlam in the Bank matches, basically.
we got an exciting year end upon us. Regardless, Ethan, tell everyone where they can find you.
So you can follow me on Twitter as wrestling_fan_9, Blue Sky as Ethan.Black at Blue Sky Social. You can follow me on pwmania.com, bodyslam.net, and PW Ponders, where I review pretty much any wrestling under the sun. Again, no pun intended. You can watch my podcast, Walk with Ethan, every Fridays and Sundays. Fridays have the shows from Monday to Thursday, and Sundays, basically the weekend shows, Friday for Sunday. And on here, on Above the Ring for the Japan stuff.
All right. You can find me as the SLB official. I cover the Bedlam Media Twitter X account, Twitter account as well. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Don't forget to find us on our Discord. We are on all streaming platforms. If you cannot find us, please let us know. We'll put ourselves on there. Guys, we're out of time. Thank you so much for joining us this year. Looking forward to next year. We're not done, though. Keep an eye out for the rest of the ATR's war calendar. And as always, guys, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.